Welcome to Engagement Fundraising, where you'll learn how busy fundraisers like you are generating more major and planned gifts at lower costs. Brought to you by iMarketSmart.com. Be the fundraiser you always wanted to be. A quick announcement. As a listener of the podcast, we are making the Engagement Fundraising audiobook available to you free of charge. Just go to iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. As a thank you for listening, we wanted to give everyone free access to Greg's Engagement Fundraising audiobook that you can get on Audible or Apple Books for $15. Once again, just visit iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. That's iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. Thanks for listening to the podcast, and we hope you enjoy Greg's book. Now, on to the episode.
Channel fragmentation, Tim.
What is that?
You're like, what the hell? I know these words, you know.
Fragmenting the
I'm such
channels.
a marketing geek. Channel fragmentation. Sounds like I know stuff when I say that.
It does.
Channel fragmentation.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
What is that? Yeah, throw that H-bomb out there, Timmy. All right, look, in the olden days, like when I was a kid.
Sure.
Because I'm old now, man.
It's all relative.
I went snowboarding with my son. He's so fast. I started snowboarding when I was 14, when the damn things were first invented.
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed on mountains. They wouldn't allow snowboarders. All the skiers were like, they're moving the snow. It was like, what? Anyway, they wouldn't allow me on a mountain. I'd have to climb up a hill and snowboard down. It was ridiculous.
Sure. Yeah.
But my son, God, he's so fast. And he does all these tricks. And I used to be able to do that, but now I'm scared to death. Because if I hit...
If you hit something wrong, I'm
going to hurt. I'm not interested. Anyway, so in the olden days... You know, like we had a TV. It had, I think, like 7 channels. Maybe it was like 14, but half of them were like snow and blurry, you know?
Yeah.
And then we had the radio. We had newspapers. Mm-hmm. We still have newspapers,
We do.
I think, right? All right.
Yeah.
And we had direct mail. Mm-hmm. And we had telephones.
Sure. Those are the channels.
Those are the channels.
Yeah.
Well, we still have those channels. I got to get rid of my landline. I haven't used that in a long time. I don't know what to do with that. But I do hear it ringing. Every night, it seems to ring quite a lot between like 5 and 8 p.m.
Huh. Those must be your buddies trying to reach you
No.
your landline.
No. Dude, it's usually like home improvement companies or fundraisers.
Yeah.
It's like usually kids at the college. I mean, because now I got my kids in college, so they're soliciting.
So that's the number you probably give out when you actually don't want to talk to that person.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, I mean, look, we've had that phone line for a long time, but I don't know how they get our number, but people are calling and you could tell. And then it's sometimes scam fundraisers. Like if they say they're from the police, I'm always like a little like, I don't know if the police is calling me for a donation. It just doesn't, it's not believable.
Intimidation and all that.
Yeah. So who else is calling me? Nobody's calling me. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay. So those are the old channels. And it was kind of simple for a marketer. It's like, okay, I got 5.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, now, first of all, you got these devices. You got computers, tablets, and phones that are all slightly different.
Yep.
And then you got filtering tools in all them, especially in email, where you can filter the spam so it just goes into a certain category, you never see it. Yep. And then you got your text messaging.
Oh, yeah, that's starting to be a thing. You get texts from nonprofits and stuff.
I do get phone calls on my cell phone. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a lot lately, more and more. Like warranty for my car, which I don't need. Yeah. And then it's insurance or something. They're annoying people, creating a lot of noise and distrust in the universe. Right? So your devices alone are fragmenting the channels, just the devices. And those are on top of the old traditional channels of communication. But then you have all this social media, right? So I'm on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Those are all channels. Google. Let's even look at Charity Navigator or whatever, and Charity Watch and GiveWell. There's a whole bunch of them. So a lot of, especially older people, go to those to try and determine which charity is good.
Do their research.
It's not really a channel, but it's like more noise in there and try and help people do research. It's a tool. So this is what I'm calling the channel fragmentation. It's just infinitely harder to reach supporters.
This episode is brought to you by us here at MarketSmart and Engagement Fundraising by Greg Warner. In this quick break, I want to remind everyone to go to imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to download the Engagement Fundraising audiobook for free. This offer is only available to listeners of the podcast. It's our way of saying thank you for listening, and we really hope you enjoy the book. Once again, go to imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to take advantage of this promotion, available only to listeners of the podcast. Now, back to the episode.
So what does this do? I always start off these episodes, and the fundraisers who listen are probably like, dude, you're killing my buzz. Like, this is hard. Why are you making me feel bad? But there's good news, because the way that you get through all the noise and those channels is by creating amazing content that delivers astounding value to your supporters.
And the cool thing is, in the digital age, each channel, I can tell at least, when it's just being cross-posted everything without a thought versus someone that actually took the time to make the content for the platform. It's very different.
Yeah. If you take the time to be strategic and create content that's attractive and enjoyable and value-oriented, then you will attract people rather than having to pound telemarket, junk mail, and spam them. That's fantastic. And then you'll get them to opt in. And when they opt in, they're basically clearing away the channels and they're saying, this is how I want you to communicate with me. I know some fundraisers who only talk to certain donors through texting.
Yeah.
And then they talk to other donors through email, and other ones face-to-face, and other ones with telephone. Some even sharing screens, Skype.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
They could be out with the program. They're fixing a school or something, and they get on Skype or FaceTime, and they're like, here, look at what we're doing with your money, right? So the trick is not to be afraid of channel fragmentation, but embrace it, recognizing that first you have to get people to lean in and opt in and tell you what channel they're interested in. And the only way you could do that is by proving that you can give them value and make them feel good, and creating content that will attract them, which could be an ebook, a report, a webinar, a widget, a gizmo, an app. And there's a million things that you could do to attract people and prove that you're worthy of trust, so that then they opt in and they tell you, yeah, this is the channel I want to communicate with you in from now on. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's channel fragmentation. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. It's scary.
It is.
It's scary, but it is a lot of work.
But it's really effective if you get your head around it. Yeah.
Well, or if you hire us.
That's true.
We cracked the code on all this.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to do it. You just have to sign a contract.
Yeah.
That's easy.
That's easy.
In fact, let's not put you through the 4 consideration stages. You think that was our last episode?
Yeah.
You don't have to go through that. Just sign the contract. Nobody will do that.
No.
But they could call us. If you recognize that you agree that channel fragmentation makes your life harder as a fundraiser, then you probably want to opt in to something on our site so we can earn your trust. Mm-hmm. And you can start evaluating your options, determine if we're a good fit for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, do it that way. All right, cool. Fragmentation. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Engagement Fundraising. If you like the show, make sure to review it on iTunes and pass it along to a colleague. I also wanted to remind everyone to visit imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to download the Engagement Fundraising audiobook for free. Once again, that's imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. Thanks again for listening to this episode of Engagement Fundraising.